This is the final basement layout. We've done it, lads and lassies. After way too much dang searching, the 5th and final basement layout is ours. Welcome back to the episode of Lost out of Survival Today. We return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're back on the basement hunt because there are two main things that we need to find. There's a 5th basement layout and there's a 3rd new boss that was introduced in the basement, so we're gonna be doing that. But without further ado, I want to make sure that the weaponry we have to tackle these basements is looking a bit more ready for the task, and luckily that means we're gonna be doing some M16 shenanigans up in here and tossing on a site. In addition to, I know this isn't the main site that I'm working on, also working on this one, but that's gonna require a lot more expensive stuff. We also do have some factory parts up in here that we're gonna be able to put to some very good use with the M16 and put the finishing touches onto the silencer. One of the best attachments you could possibly get for this bad boy. So with these two finalized, let's go and well, make this as good of a weapon as possible. And that is looking nice, although the fact that our critical chance totally goes out the window definitely hurts a little bit, and the stability gets totally pooped on as well. But that damage though, a little bit of a sketchy change, but for now we'll go ahead and give it a twirl with one of our M16s. Whereas with this second M16, we'll actually go ahead and run this foregrip on it as well, because this one introduces quite a little bit of speed boost, a lot of stability, a great chance at criticals amongst other things. So two very different M16s for what we are trying to do. And on top of it all, the dealer has a really good deal for us that we definitely want to go and make a pit stop off. He's asking for one mobile phone for like a weapon, if we're lucky, a really good one, like a shotgun or something like that. And my traitor brethren, any quests y'all need done? All right, well, I'll do my best to do some of those along the way in today's shenanigans. Without further ado, let's hop on to our tut-tut over here, because I'm not really calling this thing a chopper anymore. It has a max speed of 5. Not miles per hour, just literally, it has a max speed of the number 5. Mr. Dealer, I'd like to make a pit stop over by you. Okay, you're in the middle of nowhere, and then we will start doing that hunt for those new basements, because like I'm saying, man, there's still that mythical 5th basement design that we are on the lookout for. We have so far encountered 4 different layouts of these basements, and from what the update notes said, there are 5 different ones that you can apparently encounter. And on top of that, I've actually seen that there is some sort of a 3rd boss type enemy that we can come across as well. So definitely two things that I want. Let's freaking go! And we got some shotgun rain, and we're gonna be risking it for the biscuit today. We are bringing a tactical backpack along for today's adventures. Also, I probably should not have brought those 2 factory parts along for the ride. I think my mental math was a little bit off. I thought I used all of them on our M16 parts. That does not appear to be the case, but onwards and upwards towards some of these zones. And even if we do encounter other basements, there is still the chance that there are so many different small variations of these 5 main basement designs that there are still like different versions of each design of each basement layout, and we can definitely encounter some very cool stuff, including things like raiders down there. We can potentially encounter some friendlies. We found the big one down there, and listen, we've only scratched the surface of what this stuff could potentially have, so we will continue being on the hunt and being on the search for finding anything new that we can. And push snaps, is there a basement over here? No, we're seeing some chests. That's another thing too that someone did point out. Apparently, if you do see the chest, ooh, that's actually a locked one, so definitely one that I'd like to make my way into. But apparently, if you see any chests on the map while you're looking for a basement, that tends to mean that there won't actually, nothing super amazing over there. But like, if you see one of these random chests in the middle of a field, what that supposedly means, hold on, I might try and kill Kowalski over here. Kowalski, analysis! You're dead. That's all the analysis that we got, because that may have been a quest we had to do. Always better to play it safe, especially if we're doing some raider quests, and I might as well knock them out while we do have the opportunity. But apparently, if you do run across one of those chests just out randomly in an open field in one of these resource zones that you are searching, what that apparently means is that there isn't a basement in that zone. This is what I've heard, and I haven't seen evidence that say counter it. Like, from what I've noticed, if you are in a zone that is a basement, all of the chests of that zone will be concentrated into the basement. So if you see a chest kind of like in a normal, just kind of like out in the open or something, instead of being like on that top floor of the basement, kind of like this, like, ooh, another locked one. That's what I'm talking about. but that tends to mean that it doesn't have a basement there. So just a little bit of a trick that I wanted to get your guys' feedback on. Definitely let me know if you guys have happened to encounter a basement and yeet. Okay, well, there we go. I'm just gonna punch you to death. That cool, Mr. Fastbiter? Yeah, I think that's cool. And we still gotta put these new M16s out for a spin. That's another big thing that I'm looking forward to, and a new pair of pantalones. But yeah, if you guys have seen anything like counter-wise, anything to counter that, because like I'd absolutely love to see if that is actually a viable way of determining if there is a basement in the zone that you are calling the one that you're looting. So let me know in that comment section down below if you guys have ever encountered like a chest kind of out in the open and then later on in that zone encountered like still a way down into the basement. Because like I'm saying, from what is being said here, the hypothesis that I'd like to gather some more evidence for, hopefully from you guys and gals and your experience, and 16 damage. That is nice. Oh, that's really nice. You know why that's really nice? 5 shots and it kills the 80 health enemies. Dude, we're turning this M16 low-key into a bit of a murder machine. Now, I have a little bit of good hope that... Okay, never mind. The hope is out the window because we have found this chest over here, although it's more of a picnic basket, but still, technically speaking, we have found a chest over here, and within this chest, there is... No whammy! Some water and some alcohol. But, yeah, we are not seeing what appears to be... Get out of here, toxic abomination! Okay, we just gotta watch out for that stability with this thing, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking this M16 design we got going on for now, at least. So at least I'm a little bit stoked about that. Oh, let's get out of the way. That guy's gonna want to spit on me, I feel like. No. I do not want to be smelly, boy. I want to be clean. For once in my last day on Earth career. And check it out. Yet again, there's a chest right over there. We're running smack dab through the heart of this yellow zone. We're seeing more chests scattered about, but we are not encountering a basement. Like, I think that there might be some truth to this, which is pretty interesting. Like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be going out of your way to visit basements. They definitely are not so amazing to the point where you should be going out of your way to find them. That's just something we're doing because, well, I want to show off everything that these basements have to offer. Don't care how much energy, how much coins, how many guns I gotta blow through. I want to go through as many basements as possible to show off hopefully every single little combination and every single little thing that they can have to offer, different layouts, different bosses, all that type of jazz. So I'm totally down with it, but this is actually like something a little bit helpful for my part because, you know, if I do see a chest over here, it might kind of help speed up my process of, well, trying to find the dang basements in the first place. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that because I genuinely am not seeing... Ooh, another locked one. I'm interested in the locked ones because there's a very good chance of a grenade being within one of these. No whammy. Just disappointment. And check it out. This is a zone. I literally just saw the edge of the basement, right? I just saw the edge of the basement as we were encountering it, or like the top level of the floor. And check it out. We're gonna do some surrounding laps around this zone, and you're not going to see any chests besides the ones over at that destroyed base. So it's actually really interesting, and like I'm saying, maybe this is just really big coincidence, but to not have any chests spawn in and to have all of them spawn in that kind of like wrecked house formation is definitely interesting. It's a good little like indicator, like early indicator of knowing if one of these zones is going to have a basement within it. Because if you're not seeing any chests, you could be like, oh, there is a basement in the middle that I gotta go to. Or if you are seeing chests, you could be like, oh, there is no basement here. So definitely some interesting takeaways. Let me know if you guys are experiencing similar with this, because like it could be coincidence, but I don't think it's coincidence to have like the it totally not spawn at all outside of the base. So it looks like literally all of the zone's chests are focused into the destroyed house in the middle. So let me know if you guys have experienced this. Let me know if you guys have seen this in that comment section down below. And reminder that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the wicked $5 at your search place store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure the like button, make sure to subscribe, and that will let you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video when Saturday rolls around. Woo! We'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be what for the week. And we'll kick off with a weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday. As also make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter in on for that weekly giveaway. Not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well, that it helps you stay in the loop on, because we've got some really other cool survival games going up. If you guys have not given them a chance, comments if you guys see a new game that you haven't checked out yet, maybe a new series or an existing series going on that a new video has been dropped on, and give it a look. You might genuinely find a game that you do seriously enjoy. Like, these are for the most part all survival games. As a hardcore fan of Last Day on Earth, there's a great chance that you guys are going to like some of these other games that I am enjoying, because I'm a huge fan of Last Day on Earth, and I try to have an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic time with whatever it is that we are checking out. And new basement design, maybe? No whammy, no whammy, no whammy? No, I believe we have come across the raiders. We don't have much time. That is right. You guys do. Oh, they're running away. You guys are running away. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you guys were supposed to stay and fight. No, no, no. Granata. Oh, baby, that was a big boom. Oh, back it up, boys. Back it up. Oh, my pants. My pants have disappeared. Well, there you guys have it. That's what I'm talking about. That even when you do come across, like, we've come across this basement design, I've never seen those initial raiders run away. Usually they stay and fight and die a horrible death. But today, they stole my pants and ran up that ladder absolutely ASAP. So that's why it's still really cool to, ooh, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. I hope I find some pants down here, man. I really do need me a new pair. But that's why it is still, like, really cool to continue checking out these basements, because there are so many different versions of the 5 main layouts, not to mention that 5th layout that we're looking for. But there are so many different versions that you can seriously come across some cool stuff. And that's another thing I'd love to hear from you guys in that comment section down below, is like, what is some of the, oh mama, granata! Marvelous. I got caught in the crossfire a little bit there, but nonetheless, marvelous. What are some of the coolest and maybe like more rare interactions that you guys have come across in these kind of like different versions of each basement? For those of y'all that have wandered down into the depths and seen what it has to offer, I'm very curious about that as well. And that's definitely another thing that I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below. But like I'm saying, that notification bell is a great way to stay up to date with all the Last Day on Earth videos going up, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up as well. And definitely give some of those other videos a look, because you might genuinely find a game that you yourself, like, you just enjoy the series and want to be watching more of it, or they came out all of a sudden. Oh, I know about these guys. They're gonna be coming out of here. We couldn't stop them. Yeah, aren't they gonna like come out of the vent or something? Hello, I will block them. They cannot crawl. Oh no, they're crawling out from under me. Well, there goes that genius plan. That's all good. Ha ha. We got the automatic death machine here. Hey, pants. Exactly what I needed. Although these things, oh man, those knee pads. 10 out of 10. Those are some nice looking knee pads. But yeah, you guys might genuinely find a game on the channel that you enjoy enough to start playing on your own, or maybe just a series that you really start to want to follow. So keep your eyes and ears peeled, not to mention that notification bell is a great way to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information as well. As soon as that type of new info does come out about the game, about future updates, about any of that type of jazz features coming within the future, we're keeping you guys in the loop regarding what is going on. And hello, Raiders. Goodbye, Raiders. Haha, we're all doomed. Yeah, you doomed AF, boy. I'm sorry. I'm the one dooming you. Oh, those are some nicer pants. Listen, I just want durable pants, all right? I am not trying to run around naked. The draft down here is insane, and my legs are starting to get shivers. Okay, I'm starting to get freaking goosebumps. Ooh, that's a good chest. That is some treats for dogs and some energy drinks. I really like some of like the unique loot, not unique, but I guess more kind of uncommon loot that you could find down here, because this isn't usually stuff that you find outside of like where we are. Also, I need to actually drink that energy drink to continue looking. Oh, don't mind me, just gonna spread some vitamin. There you go. This vitamin P will slowly nurse him back to life. That is right. It's almost like fertilizer, and he's a plant. I'm simply allowing him to grow. Except I don't know if plants regrow after death, but he's not dying. He's napping. But my vitamin P will awaken him from that nap stronger than ever before. That's the power that I hold within my pantalones. That's why I needed the pants, man. The draft was getting too uncomfy. All right, let's go and put some finishing touches onto you. Toxic Abomination. Yeah, you included, buddy. Now, there is a chance that we come across this new boss within this basement, too, which is kind of the big thing that I was looking forward to. There's an opportunity that on the other side of this door, this tends to be the boss room, right? Some of these basements layouts, they have like a certain room that tends to have the boss within it. This is a boss room for the most part. The question is this gonna contain that new boss that we are looking for, or a repeat? No, it's the corpse. It's the Smelly Boy McGee. Back it up, Smelly Boy McGee. I'm not interested in what you're selling. Ow, please. Your smell is insane. A shotgun rain. Oh my god, we can't die. We brought the freaking tactical backpack with us. A shotgun rain. Some stay die. Some stay dry. The corpse will feel the pain. Shotgun rain. Hey! And we got a level up coming our way. And the skill. Ooh. I might honestly opt for the quiet gunner because sometimes I do bring my unsilenced shotgun with the spread shot because the heavy barrel is needed for the active skill. And, well, let me just say, sometimes it's alright to make a little bit of noise because this shotgun with the 80 damage it does is like built for taking down some of the enemies that we encounter. But alright, let's see what some of the mother corridors have in store for us. Alright, there are naked dead people. I do not know what questions to ask, so I'm just gonna collect this bed and, oh, better pants. Alright, why didn't y'all just, listen, okay? Oh, god dang it, I was gonna try to loot their bodies and put the pants back on. Listen, boys, I got some pants over here in your bunk, okay? Go and toss that. Oh my goodness gracious. Why are there so many naked dead people down here? I am feeling very uncomfortable, especially in the laundry room. This is suspicious. This is where one launders their clothes. Oh, there's a pretty nice jacket here. This is definitely, this is a new layout we've encountered. Definitely a bit of an interesting one. And terrible smell, the bloater's lurking around. Dude, I think that's just us, my guy. You see that little red diamond above us? That doesn't mean that we smell good. That means, quite the opposite. And literally the very next, oh, don't be doing this. The very next zone was the one that shotgun rain. Goodbye to you three. We were looking for, because we got yet another, god dang it, I gotta deal with you guys. Yet another basement coming our way. It took us like oh my god, dear, I didn't want to kill you. It took us like 5 zones to get our first basement, and we're already the zone after our first zone the zone after our first basement zone at another basement. That's what I'm talking about. So let's loot up some of these chests and see what we got coming our way. But like I'm saying, that notification bell is a great way to stay up to date with that information. As soon as any type of new info does come out, we are spreading it to you guys' eyes and ears, connecting the dots with other information already out there to give us the clearest look at the future of Last Day on Earth, what to expect out of it, connecting that information with anything already existing within the game, so we know the most humanly possible about the future, what to expect in future updates, when to expect such future updates, all that type of jazz. I can expect a zombie coming our way over here, so boop, I kill you really quickly. Okay, buddy. Okay, let's make our way down here. And is this by chance a new basement layout, or is this another of the ones? Oh, they're like fighting over here. Look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna help the raiders. Are you guys just gonna run away? God dang it. Oh, I know that I smell bad, guys. Come on, you don't need to be so mean about it. I'm very self-conscious. Oh, Jesus, floater bloater, about my smell. Okay, I know I have a shower at home, but that's like a lot of work, bro. I gotta get some water bottles, and like, I don't have water bottles, man. Water bottles are hard to come across. They're a rare commodity. I stockpile them. I don't just want to waste them all willy-nilly. Water bottles are the rarest thing in Last Day on Earth. More rare than shotguns. And oh, is that the lurker over there that I am seeing? It looks like we might need to deal with Mr. Lurker McGee today. That's okay. I got more than the proper weaponry to take him down. Shotgun rain! Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, was not expecting. Okay, I need my shotgun rain to regenerate a little bit. Lurker, you gotta die, buddy. You were not the boss I was looking for. I'm sorry to dash your hopes and dreams like that. Oh my god, he's got so much power. He is too powerful. It's over 9,000. Well, good thing we got some shotgun rain, which was like over 1 million. So I'll get one bullet over there to weaken him, and shotgun rain, Mr. Lurker. Get out of here. Dude, I feel like this is one of the more common versions of the basement, though. Like, literally, my inventory is full. God dang it. In that case, I'll just eat some battery. Just kidding. I'll toss this flash drive out. I ain't in need of it, but I'm always down and always in need of some copper. But I feel like it's this layout, the layout with, like, that long flooded tunnel, and the layout we were in today's first basement. Those are, like, the 3 most common ones. We have come across those 3 so often. That 4th layout in the one video we checked out, I know, super specific. I genuinely apologize. I don't know how else to describe it. It's kind of like, they had, like, plants growing down there. That's, like, that's the distinguishing feature I could remember. That one I've encountered once, and then this mythical 5th one that's supposedly, let's go, we got some dog food, dude. Our dog, let me just say, I think dogs are definitely, hey, listen, if you are a dog fan, if you have a dog, I'm just saying, make sure you hit that like button, even if just for the dog, okay? Because I think the dogs are big fans of this update, and, you know, do your dog a solid. Hit that like button, because your dog would hit that like button, because seeing the contents of this video, seeing what's going on, he would be like, hot diggity dog, aka woof woofity woof. I like what I see. Woof woof. And I do like what I'm seeing over here with some of these copper ore coming our way. Make your way in. Oh my god, it takes so much freaking mining to collect some copper ore. What do we have within the barrel? Because whenever you can actually search these up, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty decent at what you can get. Let's go. Because they usually, for some reason, have some oak in them, man. I still cannot decipher why in tarnation they have oak, but I ain't complaining. I'll take that to the bank. And I'll put that wire. Actually, no. I'll put that freaking nut away. I got plenty of nut back at home. Okay? Okay. And behind this door, I need a hatchet. Oh. I need to make pit stop over at my chopper really quickly to break into secret room over there. And then we will be good to go. In the meantime, oh dear mama, we got a lot of enemies coming our way. A shotgun rain. I think we did some decent number on most of them. Let's go in shotgun rain. The rest of these schmucks, god dang it, we did not do any damage to the savage giant who calls this place his home. Oh. We did some major damage to him after a couple more shotgun rain blasts, though. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some pistol drizzle over here as our primary backup. Still in the market for pants. If anyone wants to hook it up, I definitely will not say no to some nice pantaloons if you want to help me out. Yes? No? Maybe so. Ooh, a phone. I traded one of those for a shotgun earlier. 10 out of 10. Would take that trade a billion times over again. Yo, we got some crawlers coming our way. No. Let's back it up, crawlers. Boop. Hit you with the slow-mo. How many of you all coming out that hole? Just 3? Okie dokie. Now, I'm gonna go and grab that hatchet from our chopper. The good news is, whenever you exit a basement, this ladder magically somehow leads you to your chopper, all right? I don't know. I'm not a space-time continuum expert over here. I feel like it would be breaking, though, but I literally just teleports you instead of out the hatch, at your chopper, which is convenient. So, thank you very kindly. I will take the one that's seen better days, and I don't know. I'll put away the katana for now. I suppose that's a decent haul. Ooh, we smell really bad. I just realized that. We might want to make a pit stop off at home to take that mythical shower that I don't take enough, according to me, myself, and I. But that notification bell is also a great way to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of updates as well, because not only are we keeping you in the loop with what these new updates do contain and what to expect out of future updates, when to expect those future updates, all that type of jazz. But as soon as that type of new update does come out, such as the basement update over here, we're checking it out absolutely ASAP and showing off every single little thing that it has to offer, pushing the update to the max absolutely as often as possible. This is just the room of fart over there, so unfortunately nothing super amazing awaiting us there, but doing all that type of jazz and just overall making sure you guys are aware of what this update brings to the most maximum degree. Doesn't matter how expensive that stuff might be, because there is, as we went over in the last episode, a high likelihood that the next update is an ATV swamp update, or at least the next update on the roadmap is the ATV swamp update, because there's a chance that we could get some like small updates in between. Then we have had kind of small updates at times sprinkled in between roadmap entries, but the fact of the matter stands is that there's a very secretive update awaiting us next, and a lot of stars are aligning for that secretive update to be the ATV and subsequently the swamp locations being added in. So as soon as that happens, we're checking out absolutely ASAP and having a fan-freaking-tastic time with those, making sure you guys know everything, absolutely everything that is going on with them. And there is a chance that there could be basement in this zone. I'm not seeing, never mind, I see the chest up there and I'm not seeing a basement. So again, that nifty little thing we've kind of noticed after it being brought up in a couple of the comment sections before. Shouts out to you guys for bringing that up to my attention. Appreciate that a ton. My Snipe gang, much love and fan-freaking-tastic and positivity going your way. I actually don't really care if I smell bad. Listen, I'm a freaking stinky warrior. Fear me and my stank. My stank is how they know that death approaches. Hey, another basement coming our way. But we're always making sure to check out those new updates and everything that they do have to offer. It does not matter how difficult it is for us. It does not matter how much of our loot stockpile it takes. I have a huge loot stockpile, and I'm always more than willing to drop some dollary dues and whatnot, especially in the context of new updates to show off everything that they do have to offer. So another great reason to make sure that the notification bell is hit so you know the latest and greatest with everything Last Day on Earth related. And I still want to get to the hello stop sign. I mean, do not enter sign, because whenever I call it a stop sign, listen, I see red, it's a sign. Stop sign, let me just say, okay, feel free to debate me here. I feel like stop signs are the most famous road signs, you know, and you know, I just feel like a lot more people can relate to a stop sign. Like a do not enter sign, like, bro, that's pretty specific, you know, but a stop sign, that's like, oh, stop. In the name of love. No, okay, that's not the song. No, that's just the song. Let's just ignore that was ever said. Actually, hold on. Is this? Yo! This is the new basement layout, I think. Unless I'm crazy. Like, I don't remember a doorway being here in the old one that we checked out. Like, no, this wasn't locked, was it? This is this new? Yeah, I can't tell. This kind of reminds me of the one we were just in, but I'm not seeing any raiders. This is a new one. This is the final basement layout. We've done it, lads and lassies. After way too much dang searching, the 5th and final basement layout is ours. Oh, after ironically enough spending hours of work to find this dang place, it is here. Guys and gals, welcome to the 5th and final possible basement layout that you can, English is hard. The 5th and final basement layout that you can encounter. Again, all these different layouts, they do have slight variations of them. There are slight changes that can be introduced, but these are the 5 main layouts, and then there are those small alterations going on throughout each individual one. Those small randomizations, I should say, going on, but this is the 5th one. It kind of looked similar to the freaking Raider one with the torture room and stuff for a little bit. But then I noticed that door at the end of the hallway, and I'm like, hold up, that's new. And then this doesn't lead into like a secondary room. Like, there's all sorts of stuff going on. Now, the question is this like this layout is the worst? Okay. You know what? I remember when I was yelling about not coming across this layout, Kafir, last day on Earth. Please never give me this layout again. And dude, I hear zombie noises over here. I feel like there's some randomizations of this basement that maybe involve breaking through some walls up here or something. Because like I heard some zombie noises up here, but I mean, besides that, this is it. And there have literally been 2 chests out here. I'm kind of happy now, looking back, that I have not really come across this basement that much. Maybe this is just like a bad randomization, a bad version of this layout, but regardless, that is the new layout right there, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Speaking of basement updates and our continued coverage of it, we have finally encountered every single layout that it has to offer. Now, to my knowledge, there's still, like, I assume tons of different randomizations of these 5 different layouts. Again, when I say randomization, I mean that, you know, those slight changes where the general floor plan and everything, like the radar minimap, all looks super similar, but there's like different chest placements, maybe like special like rooms you could break into that are there or aren't there, that type of stuff. We've encountered all 5 basic layouts. Now, I imagine that one we encountered today, and the 4th one we encountered that one time as well. I imagine they have a lot of randomizations. Oh, no. Shotgun raid. God dang it, I thought that other guy would freaking run into there by now. I imagine they have a lot of randomizations, right? So I do still want to continue our search for basements due to the fact that there is still a very high opportunity and a very high chance that we come across some interesting stuff during our search. And I'm feeling a bit hopeful. I haven't seen. Let's go! Dude, I think that's genuinely just a good way of being able to kind of like have an early info, an early look into, hello, oh my god, dear! Because of you, I suffer! Oh my god, no, back it up, Mr. Toxic Speaker. You are toxic dead, yeah. We'll bandage it up a little bit, get some food up in our belly. We got some pistol drizzle ready to go. We got a destroyed metal base over here, dude. I still cannot get over the fact that literally, like, what happened to this base? It's like the entire top half of it is just destroyed. It's absolutely brutal, but yeah, like I'm saying, with that kind of like 5th layout that we did encounter today, what do you guys think? Out of every layout that we have come across, now that we have come across every single one of them, which one is your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? I guess, what's the order you would rank them in terms of your least favorite to your most favorite? Now, that might be a little bit tricky. You know, maybe those 2 ones that we came across just once instead of like the other ones that we've come across way too often. Maybe those do have a chance at being really good, but we maybe just got unlucky the couple of times that we have checked them out. So I'd also love to hear what your guys' encounters with these basements are, and if you guys have had maybe a lot of good luck with some of these basements that otherwise we haven't had great luck with. Specifically, for those of y'all that have come across that layout that we encountered today, let me know your thoughts on that. I would love to know if there's maybe like a lot luckier versions of that, because like there was literally 2 chests down there for us, man. That is brutal. That is not exactly the best of luck, to say the least. And we're back into old trusty, man. I've come across this base like a bajilliono times. And what is that over there? Is that just a fast router? Yeah, I believe so. I thought that maybe that'd be like the boss Zambi or something. I do see some zombies on patrol. Let me zoom out a little bit, and yeah, they're just freaking patrolling this dang place. So I suppose I gotta go and take a poop first and foremost. Oh my god, the floater bloater be pooping! Are you seriously running after me? How do you notice me and not the people on patrol? Oh my god, I'm just trying to go and take a poop in peace. And apparently, peaceful poops are not something that we can be found in basements. But let me know what you guys do think. You know, if you guys have a general order of the 5 basements that we have come across, your most favorite to your least favorite, the best loot you've come across versus the worst loot you've come across, and specifically the layout that we came across today. If you've come across it before, have you come across better versions of it? Because that is genuinely one of the worst basements I ever came across. And I really hope that there's a better chance at better stuff, and maybe we just got unlucky, because I otherwise hope that we never get that basement. Oh my goodness gracious, we're getting jumped from behind. I genuinely, if that's what we can expect every time, hope we never get that basement layout again. But there's no way, man. I refuse to believe it's always that bad. Like, there has to be significantly better randomizations of that one. I still have a little bit of hope, and I definitely do. I think our basement adventures will continue to an extent, maybe not as super hardcore as we've been going, like kind of this first initial week of the update and stuff, because we still got to get back on our raiding track, man. We haven't been at 4 skulls of freaking raiding with all the revenge raids and stuff going on. We got to get back into the raiding game 100%. It's just that I've really been trying to, you know, dedicate all that we can to this new update, as I always do whenever new updates do come out. So like I'm saying, I think we will continue questing to an extent. Hey, stop eating that guy. That's not nice, you douche canoes. We will definitely continue doing some basement questing to an extent, because I do want to continue finding those randomizations, and definitely that 3rd boss, man. Like, I'm kind of hoping he maybe is gonna be somewhere over here, but we still got to find that 3rd and final boss, and then after that we will have found most, to my knowledge, of what these basements do contain. And ooh baby, I love when the wheelbarrow has the loot. I hate when the crawlers decide to crawl out from here. Is the witch nearby? Is that why the crawlers are being summoned all willy-nilly? Crawlers, where is your mama? Go back to her. Stop going through these freaking tunnels and stuff. Stop tunneling, all right, you freaking worms. And ooh, all right, so we got some raw oak. I'll take what I could get. But yeah, I do really want to continue and trying to find like some of those different randomizations and, you know, just kind of come across the stuff. But it is very good to know that we have come across all 5 base layouts, and we just got to come across that final boss that there is, because so far that boss does unfortunately continue to evade us. So I think that that might be kind of the big finale of our hardcore basement adventures in the next episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. And like I'm saying, we're still gonna continue going across basements and trying to find, like, you know, some of those like randomizations, and there's some very cool ones. Like, we've literally just randomly, for whatever reason, we found the big one down in the basement, and apparently you guys pointed this out in the comment section of that video where we found the big one down in the basement, that he like stood up or something. We never double backed and checked on him again after he wasn't as submerged in the water, which definitely raised my eyebrows a little bit. There might be an interesting big one thing going on in one of the randomizations. There's all the different like raider and NPC and AI ones down there, so definitely some cool stuff for us to come across that I cannot wait to sink my teeth into, and hopefully you guys and gals cannot wait as well. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. This was an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.